Hello everyone, Rika here, and welcome back to the Year of Platinum. So today I'm going to be talking about Zero Escape, the Nonary games. Now this is two games in one, so I'm going to be splitting this into two parts. Today we're going to be talking about Zero Escape 999. 9 persons, 9 hours, 9 doors. So this game is probably my favorite in the series. I love the art style, I love the story. I think this is one of the, best puzzle games I've played, and I like a lot of the characters. There's only a couple that I'm like, I could deal without them because they're a little annoying, but for the most part, the cast in this one's very good, and I do love a lot of the twists and turns that this game kind of did. So, for a quick summary of this game, it's an escape room puzzle game with a life or death situation storyline going on. So everybody is stuck on a sinking ship. It happens to be the replica of the Titanic. And they have to play a game called the Nonary game, which is where they have to make it through 9 different doors to get to the end and get out before the ship sinks. I feel like that's a good enough explanation. There's a lot more to it that I could go into detail with, but I don't think a lot of it is going to make as much sense if I try to talk about it, and it might, discourage you from trying to go into it because it sounds so complicated, and I don't want that. I want people to play this game because I think this game is really cool. I think the whole series is really cool, and it's definitely one that I would highly recommend checking out because it has multiple endings, it has this flowchart that makes it easy for you to understand how to get to each ending, which endings are locked. It kind of gives you hints on what you need to do to unlock each ending. And really, 999 is probably the simplest one in the series. So if you're gonna start out with one, I definitely recommend just starting from the beginning. And it would make sense to start from the beginning because they all have an overarching storyline with repetitive characters and stuff that you'll see throughout the different games. Now, I really love the art style of this game. And the reason this one is my favorite is because of the art style. If VLR had had this art style, I think I probably would have liked VLR better than this one, because VLR has an amazing story and some really cool characters. They messed up a couple, which is why I knock off points for that. But yeah, so I definitely recommend platinuming this game because the game itself isn't super hard to platinum, especially the 999 portions of it. It's mainly just getting all of the endings, and when you get all the endings, you pretty much unlock all the rest of the achievements for the 999 section. I will talk more about the VLR section in the VLR video, but I just wanted to say that this, I think, is one of the better trilogies I've played, and I know a lot of people have issues with the third game in the series, but I don't really think it's as bad as everybody says it is. And again, I will talk more about it in its own video, but I definitely recommend playing this and platinuming it because it was a very, very fun and a very easy platinum. And it's interesting because it doesn't look like a whole lot of people have it, because you have something like I Am Mayo that has 50% of the has 50% of the people have its platinum. This one, I think 20%, which is still a high percentage for a platinum, but not as high as I would have thought for how easy this game is. But anyway, now I'm going to kind of talk about some more spoilery territory, so I do want to let everybody know, if you want to click off the video here, click off the video here, and I will talk about those after everybody else leaves. Are they gone? Did they leave? Y'all want to hear about the spoilers now? Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is that there is a cloak that makes an appearance in every game. You'll see Snake wearing it right here. This is the first appearance in the game, and I will mention more about it in the next game, just in case you don't want spoilers for that. I'm just going to mention that. Now, this is what I want to talk about, and this is the most important thing. Most important to me. This is the submarine ending.
Nothing happened.
Now, there is a part to this ending where you get stabbed at the very end.
How would I know that? Whatever, let's just go.
And I could not for the life of me figure out who it was. Because in this ending, everyone is dead. But I did do some research, and the author of this game talked about who the killer was. So again,
No, I'm not going.
another warning! If you do not want to know who that is, click off the video now. But if you do, stick around. I've got some thoughts.
It's an
Look, guys, I've got
So the killer in this ending is actually Ace. Now, that surprised me because I was like, but Ace is dead. But what they said was that Ace is faking being dead. And it makes a lot of sense because you saw him, he was facing with his back to the camera, right? So you can't really see if his bracelet is on or off or not. As to where the other guys, you can kind of see that their bracelets are gone. You can tell they're dead. So, like, I can't figure out why Ace did it in this scenario, but I'm guessing it's because he wanted Lotus's bracelet, and just getting rid of everybody would have gotten that out of the way. I think he needed Lotus and Junpei, which is why he might have killed Junpei. But I can't remember. I don't remember if that would make a digital root of 9 or not. But anyway, that's the clue, is that Lotus's bracelet is missing once you go back and check on her. And like, this ending had me, like, I was laying in bed awake at night until I looked this up, thinking, man, who was the killer? Like, this had me just going insane. This stupid submarine ending that has really no point to this game. Like, it isn't one of the canonical endings, right? It's just a silly ending? Serious ending? I don't know. It's not... I don't think... Well, of course, the canonical ending. We all know the canonical ending. I'm not going to say that just in case anybody here doesn't know. But... And they want to play this game. But this just felt to me like a silly ending when I first got it. I was like, the submarine ending? And also, the submarine itself doesn't make sense because of where we are.
When we were kids,
Like,
I liked you.
I'm gonna spoil a little bit. Even if we were on the ship, right? Even if we were on the Sister of the Titanic, the Gigantic, or whatever, how would there be a submarine in there?
Do you remember?
And
We hung out a lot.
2, we're not even on the ship. We're in the Nevada test site.
And to
So,
the fair,
how is there a submarine here?
playing
Like, that doesn't make any sense. But again, that's not the point. The whole point of this was me to talk about the 2 endings so that if anyone else was confused about these endings, you'd get a little clarification. And that is that Ace is the killer in not only this ending, but the knife ending too, which I was confused about because I thought in the knife ending, the killer was Clover. Because in the axe ending, that is who the killer is. And that's not really spoilers, because they kind of show you that it's her at that ending. And maybe it is a little bit of spoilers, but I mean, either way, you're here in the spoiler territory. You knew spoilers were coming. Anyway, so I was shocked at that, and I was a little disappointed to find out that it was Ace, because I was like, oh, what if it was Snake and somehow he found his way out of the coffin and he wanted revenge for getting locked up and he moided everybody. You know? Like that to me was cool. Or Captain. You know, Ace didn't get to go through the number 1 door in this one, I don't think. So he wouldn't have had the chance to kill Captain. So what if Captain went insane and was the one who, like, was murdering everybody, and that would, you know, that would be that. But regardless, also, something I want to point out right there, we didn't see her bracelet fall off. And that was another thing that I was debating when I was wondering about this ending, is that her bracelet didn't come off when she died. So did Connie kill Junpei? And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would she do that? Maybe because he was trying to escape in the submarine and the whole mission was failed, but I don't know. It just...
5 o'clock.
To me, this whole ending was just a little off. And, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. I don't really think there's anything else to say other than I recommend playing this game and platinuming it. And I'm gonna talk about VLR in the next video, so if you are interested to hear my thoughts on VLR, which is an amazing game, I just wish the art style was different. If the art style was different, I think that would be my favorite game. But the art style throws me for a loop so badly. But anyway, with that said, I am kind of rambling on about this ending, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next part, hopefully, where we talk about VLR and show off the beautiful platinum I got for the Nonary games. So, thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next part, and just remember, everything blue is awesome. Rika, signing out.